not in Haringey, not in Hackney, not in Islington, not in Camden, where between 75 and 80% of people voted to remain. Not in London's name! Not in London's name! Not in London's name! We did not vote for this!
If you thought that London should remain independent from the UK because London voted Remain in the EU referendum, you're living in the liberal London bubble. If you spend a disproportionate amount of your time standing outside the Houses of Parliament with homemade placards shouting about the non-existent gender pay gap and rape culture, you live in the liberal London bubble. If you take the political opinions of Eddie Izzard,
we have to make the European Union work. We have to, otherwise the world will not make it.
Bob Geldof,
Nigel, you're a fraud.
And Lily Allen, seriously,
I apologise on behalf of my country. I'm sorry.
you're in the liberal London bubble. If you regularly use phrases such as love trumps hate, build bridges not walls, and diversity is our strength, yet don't bother to explain what any of those things actually mean, you live in the liberal London bubble. Speaking of diversity being our strength, how and why is it our strength? Seriously, how and why? If you can pull any sort of answer for that question out of your arse and actually believe it, you're living in the liberal London bubble. If you think Jeremy Corbyn actually has a chance of winning a general election and becoming Prime Minister, you are trapped inside that damn liberal London bubble.
I support the demand of millions of people in Britain that Donald Trump should not be welcomed on a state visit to this country.
If you're 35 years old, dressed like a teenager, and call yourself a comedian because you ramble on about weed once a week at an open mic night in front of about 6 drunk students, you're part of the liberal London bubble. If you're totally cool with white British people being a minority in London, but would probably have a problem if ethnic Japanese were a minority in Tokyo, Indians a minority in New Delhi, or native citizens of any predominantly non-white nation being a minority demographic in their respective capital cities, you are certainly living in the liberal London bubble. If you're over the age of 14 and consider yourself a communist, Marxist, or an anarchist, what can I tell you? You're in the liberal London bubble. If you wear scarves indoors, you're a member of the liberal London bubble.
Fascists can only triumph in worlds with populations with no imagination.
And a twat. If you signed a petition to ban Donald Trump from the UK, you're in the liberal London bubble. If you hold up signs at Heathrow Airport or St Pancras train station that read, "Refugees welcome," yet wouldn't invite a single one of them to stay in your house, wouldn't pay for their clothes or their food or any of their needs that they possess, because, well, that's not your responsibility, you're in the liberal London bubble. If you shut down runways because you're a member of Black Lives Matter UK, sorry I couldn't keep a straight face there, and you believe that climate change is racist or something.
The banner said, "This is a crisis." A slogan that may have meant something different to those caught in traffic, like this man who decided he was taking the banner home. Before the police arrived, he wrestled it away, before he returned to his truck, with some applause.
You're a fucking idiot, and a member of the liberal London bubble. If you vote Liberal Democrat, you're... well, you get the drift. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I am planning on making more videos for this channel. I've had quite a positive response to the videos that I've already put up here, even though I'm ignoring the channel totally right now. Life gets in the way, ladies and gentlemen, it does. But don't worry, I'm planning on injecting some pure charisma and my political ramblings into this channel very, very soon, so stay tuned, tell your friends, share this video, do whatever you have to do on YouTube, all that social media bollocks, you know what I'm talking about, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you.